Hello friends, welcome back. This is very important topic which I have decided to discuss today with all of you. And many people have asked me to talk about this. And I also think that this is really important topic. The topic is career in trading for the person with disability. So person with disability having the first things is that they having the physical limitation. So, due to physical limitations, they find difficulty to participate in a school, colleges, and university. And if they don't get proper education, they don't get good jobs, and the income for the taking care of the whole life. Even they get good educations, they find it very difficult to travel to office, access to the public building, or public transportations. So overall, if you'll see the challenges for the person with disability in other sectors, having challenges in education and having challenges in getting jobs and all, it is very difficult. Even the government have provided so many benefits, which is more on paper than there in reality. But yes, government of India have did the really good job for the person with disability. But this topic is why it is very important, because this is stock market is the area, stock market is the platform where a person with disability or the person with the minimum physical activity can work and earn for their livelihood. So I decided to talk about this topic. So the challenges of the person with disability, as I said that there are so many type of disability, and in the most of disability, there is a health limitations. Means the health activity is not as particular as the common people have, or they cannot perform the each and every activity as common people perform, or for the few type of disability, even they cannot perform particular activity. So health limitations they have difficulty in accessing the public transportation, public building, and a school. Even in this present era, the government have given taken the initiations to make the disabled friendly environment, and the most of the school, universities, public building, even the transportation have some type of a kind of, you can say, that disabled friendly environment, but not up to the mark for the person with disability. So this is the one of the biggest challenge. If you don't have this environment where person with disability, that is approximately 5 crore population in India, it's a very challenging for the person with disability. The third thing is the social discrimination, because they find difference, their working and their physic building is different. So they find most of the places they find this social discrimination, and after the social discrimination it becomes the social isolation. People do not work, talk, and get together with the person with disability. People isolate themselves. So these are the challenges which is primarily uh, is a concern, is a issue from the public policy point of view. And in the stock market, the most of these challenges can be fulfilled, can be overtaken, can be overcome. So I think the person with disability have the good career in the stock market. The benefit of working in the stock market for person with disability is like easy to access and perform. You can trade from anywhere if you have this network, and have if you have this mobile or technology like laptop who assist you to trade, you have this opportunity. And this is the one of these brilliant advantage of the stock market. So it's not like that ki person for person with disability they have to go the office, they have to follow the particular traffic, especially in the public transportations. It is easy to access and perform, even being in your house, being in your room, or even you are on a bed, you can perform and trade in the stock market. So it's really easy. No transportation needed for the office, especially in the traffic time. You have so much crowded uh, roads, railway stations, bus stands, and it's really get difficult for person with disability to meet the speed of the common people, meet the speed and manage with this crowd. So for a stock market, you don't need this. You don't need to go and attend particular office, or it's very easy to access and perform. The third thing is the physical limitation, physical activity. So physical activity in the most of the disability, you have this much of ability to you can work with your work with your laptop and mobile. Even the even you have your hands is properly not working, if in case of some personnel, uh, about in case of particular disability, there is technology, they will work on this voice, they will work on voice. So it's a very limited physical activity required in the stock market. And the last things, I feel strongly that market is more about to experience a skill. It's not more about education. It's not a compulsory you have doctorate degree in market you will be succeed. No, not like that. You need experience, you need understanding of the market, you need a guide, you need a proper learning to work in the stock market. So no need of higher education. Of course you need education, you must be the at least to understand the things. But it's not because most of the job you will get job after the graduation only. But in the stock market I think you can work after the 10th 11th classes. I don't do not have the much education requirement for this. If you are eligible for this to open account after 18 years, you can work with this. So these challenges can be fulfilled for person with disability. That challenges can be overtaken. But what are the requirement of for person with disability to work in this market? They need proper guidance. Any individual who want to make career in a stock market, see, if you come alone to work on a particular way and you want to reach your goal, I don't have idea to how long this way will take, how where to turn from to where. If you don't have idea, believe me, it will take much more time to reach your goal. But if you have guide, if you have someone to tell this is the way, this is the finest way, this is the easiest way, this is the simplest way to reach your goal, it will be easy for anybody else, for any type of career. So people in working in stock market and looking for the career in stock market, I think they need guidance, they need a proper guide. So he or she can help him at a particular time. What happen if your SL hit, how you will react to your SL hit. If you have your guide, because might it is possible that you are emotionally uh, approaching the market, but sitting your guide sitting at with you is not emotional. He will say, no, relax, wait for another trade. But if you are alone working in share market and you got your SL hit, so you'll go for the higher quantity, you will go for this revenge type of trading. But if you have guide, he will control you, he will give you learning. This is the point where you need to think about your second trade. The third second things which I feel that very much important in so many sector, if you'll see this, the person with disability do not get jobs, even do not reservation do not work in so many sector, because of the physical requirement is high. If you'll see this, so many sector, I don't want to take this name of these job sectors, but yes, it is, the person with disability cannot perform their work at particular, so that's why the reservation and all things are not given at in a particular sector. But stock market, government must have the promotion or institutions or this all training partners to facilitate the person with disability, so they can work, because this is the area where they can earn, they can live their life, they can take care of their life, they can earn to take care of their life. So government must have these training programs to promote the person having with disability, they work in the market. The third things which is very important, the financial support, the government or the family of the person with disability come out to help him in a particular financial support. And the third things for any fourth thing, sorry, for any trader, if you want to become a successful, if you are disabled or not, does not matter, market ask for the proper plan, market ask for the long term plan. If you have long term plan, if you have long term vision, what you want from the market, how you want to react work in the market, then market will give you some space. Otherwise it is very difficult, it is very difficult for anyone else to survive. It's not money making machine, or it's not a short term goal like you will do particular day trading and you will get this much and you will do something else. No, never treat market like this. Treat market always as a business. Have a proper plan, have a proper strategy, review your strategy, review your trade, you will get success. So I think personally that looking at some risk management and all, the share market is very good platform for the person with disability. I will also discuss few more important topics in these coming days and post my videos. Thank you so much for your support and say yeah.